Hello and welcome to a quick demonstration of Immuta's new AI policy copilot. You can see here I'm logged into Immuta. This is our subscription policies. And subscription policies are a way to build rules for who should be able to access what data in your system. And someone would typically go and build a new subscription policy, and there's several options in here that you can use, such as you could say, hey, users with certain groups should be able to subscribe or have certain attributes. And you can also select where it should be applied based on data tags. So we could say things like on data sources with columns tagged or the tables themselves tagged. But a user may not know exactly how users are tagged in the system because they may not be able to have permission to see that. For example, who's in what groups and what attributes there are and which exist at all. So it can be very hard for someone to come in here and build a policy from scratch in some cases. And similarly, they may not know how data is tagged in the system. So that is why we have this policy copilot. If you come in here and open the copilot, I'm going to dump in a sentence that I already copied. I'll just paste it in here. You can see here I'm saying only controllers can read data containing transaction information after completing security awareness training. So this is just free-form English description of what I'm trying to accomplish policy-wise. So you can see that it is able to pull out the subjects. So I'm targeting these controllers, the objects where I'm trying to apply this policy. So it's data containing transaction information, and then additional circumstances that need to be met. In this case, they have to complete security awareness training. So you can see over here, we're saying allow users with specific groups and attributes, and it went and picked out accountant level 4, 2, 3, and 1, even though I never said anything about accountants over here. I said controllers. And then it added that additional and said, and they have attribute training security awareness. So it was able to figure this out and grab the appropriate groups and attributes to build this policy, the first side of the policy, the attribute side. Then the second side of ABAC is the tags. So where does this get applied? As you can see, data containing transaction information. And it did this by saying, hey, look, anything tagged, any data sources tagged bank account or financial information is going to have this policy applied. And so at this point, I could either activate this policy, or if potentially I'm a more knowledgeable user, I could come in here and edit this further. Point being, it doesn't automatically apply this policy. It gives you a starting point or suggestion. Why do this other than the obvious of what I just explained? It sets the foundation for proposing policies. For example, we have our Immuta marketplace, and as data consumers are coming in there and requesting access to data, and those requests are either being approved or denied, the AI can basically find trends in what's happening, what kind of users are being approved or denied their access requests, and from those trends can propose policies. And why would you want to propose policies? Well, the goal is we want to automate and scale getting users access to data. And having to do all those approvals over and over again is going to slow access down, especially when the growth of consumers that need data is going to consistently grow because of AI. Doing these manual approvals for everything just isn't going to work. So you need to automate some of that away, and that's what this sets the foundation for.